The best way to get over something is to always just like face it head on and just make yourself do it, which was definitely me this summer, guys. I had to get over like not the fear, but the fear of being perceived, the fear of being alone in public because honestly, this summer I was alone most of the time more than I was with friends. I think honestly I hung out with like friends maybe three or four times, which is like nothing when you think about it. It's like literally what 3 or 4 months, and I've barely done that, but I learned so much, and I just wanted to share with you guys or kind of like my experiences with being alone in public and how to like not feel lonely, because honestly this is the summer I felt the least bit lonely. And since I was younger, like summers have just been so hard for me. I feel like summer is the time like you don't really have any school, you don't maybe have like sports, you don't have any type of like distraction from your thoughts and just everything. And I feel like during those times I would always compare myself to people like my age. I would see them going out with their friends or going on like cool vacations. I never felt like my summers lived up to that. I always felt like in the past, my summers, I would literally stay home playing video games or paint or just literally watch YouTube all day. Like, I don't know why I didn't start a channel back then. Like, I had all the free time in the world. I wasn't really working any jobs when I was younger. But I feel like this summer, I can't even say I put myself out there because I didn't put myself out there, but I had a great time alone. And I wanted to show you guys that, like, it's possible, I guess, to do it. And I feel like especially now we're in such a time where it's like, oh, solo date this, romanticize your life. And honestly, the only way you're gonna, I think, be happy and be content is really just by romanticizing every little moment. Like, I've had trouble with that my whole life. I would always kind of feel like, yeah, this is a good moment, but I would never realize that until after it passed. Like, there's been so many times where I'll look back at a memory and I'm like, wow, was I so miserable back then? Like, I had so much. Like, even now, I graduated high school about 2 years ago, and I feel like I didn't like half of my high school experience, honestly. But looking back, I'm like, girl, what were you complaining about? You had no bills, you had friends and a boyfriend, like, and now I have the opposite of all that, basically. But I just think it's so insane to see kind of the growth of how when you're younger, you care about so many things, and then when you get older, you're like, wait, none of this actually matters. Like, it's really not that deep. And I used to feel like, oh, if someone sees me like eating alone, I wonder what they're thinking. But like, honestly, when I see someone eating alone, I'm like, good for you. Like, I love that, because I know when I was younger, and even sometimes now, I'll be outside and like, I didn't know what it was then, but it's like social anxiety. It's when you're like outside and you're like, oh, everyone's staring at me, everyone's doing this. And even then, like when I was filming some of these clips, I would kind of get that sense of, oh, people are looking at me. But honestly, girl, they weren't. Like, I think people tend to think that they're like not special, because that sounds kind of bad, but they think that they're, you know, special in the sense that, oh, this person is looking at me and thinking these horrible things, when it's really just your own opinions and your own judgments of yourself. Like, you're projecting that onto yourself, and it's like, why would I do that? So whenever I would get in my head, whenever I was outside, I'd just be like, I try to breathe and be like, no, like, it's fine. Or I would go to a park that's empty, I just go to a cafe, and I'd realize like literally everyone has their own lives, everyone's doing whatever, and nobody's really worried about it. But to pivot back on like the comparison on social media, I would see so many people doing these things, especially in New York, because I was in New York, and I'm like, why am I not living, you know, the New York niche celebrity teen lifestyle? Why am I not doing like the raves and like the fashion shows and stuff? But honestly, I kind of do struggle with that even to this day. But I think it's just good to focus on what do you have versus on what you don't have, because when you focus on like what you lack, you're never gonna be happy, you're never gonna be satisfied. So now every day, like the fact that I have my own room, your own bathroom, just like little things you should really just appreciate. The fact that I have money to even go buy the food, to even go on the train, you know. And then also I would like talk to people who are living the lives that I want, and once I got to know them better, like know what they're going through, I'm like, actually, this is my worst nightmare. I don't even want this. So it's like, you see a tiny part of someone's life in like an Instagram reel or a story, and you're like, oh, I wish I had this life, I want to be this person. But honestly, you don't. And I truly do believe that like everyone's life is like that for a reason. Like, things do happen for a reason. And I feel like I meant to go on this journey of like learning to be alone and being alone, because then I can kind of appreciate it when I do have like all the friends that I would want to have. Like when I was single, just getting off topic. But anyways, like when I had a boyfriend, it's like I never really appreciated the things having a boyfriend, because it's like you honestly get comfortable and like you get used to it, and I got so used to it. But now that I'm being single, I'm like, oh, like I appreciate the little things more, because now you see not everything is like that, and you kind of like, it's the idea of you have to, what is this, like you have to lose something to love something, or like, oh, you don't know what you had until you lost it. That's the definition of me. And it's like I have the freedom to go out to live my life, and you know, there's like women out there who can't even go out and speak in public. Like I was watching this video recently, I think it was Afghanistan, where the woman can't even speak in public. They have to be with their husband and be covered up, like they can't even be seen. And it's just little things like that to where I'm like, I have it so good. And if you're listening or watching this, you literally have it so good. Just like list out things that you're grateful for, and you'll see that you really do have everything that you really ever wanted. And I feel like it's so normalized in our society to kind of just like drown everything out with either like drugs or going out with your friends or drinking. But I truly feel like I've had my best revelations just being alone in a dark room, or like journaling on a full moon. And I think you guys should try it too. So thank you for listening. At the park near the train station, because I was getting so overstimulated, like at the flea market. Like it was just too much going on. Like my head, bro, I couldn't, like my head is starting to hurt too, and I used to need like a break because it just felt like a cash grab too. Like everything, like the average price for a shirt was like $80, and I'm like, I know this is like a 200% increase on what they actually got it for, and I just wasn't like, no, or just like knockoff stuff, which is fine, I don't mind a little knockoff, but I just wasn't in the mood. Basically, I couldn't. And like yesterday, I bought 3 different drinks from places. I got like 2 matchas and a chai in the span of a day. Probably a calm $30, but I don't really want anything to drink. I got the matcha frappe today, and that was good. It was like alright good. It wasn't like great. And now I'm like, what do I do? I'm supposed to go to Macy's or like Nordstrom to go get a bag, but only like 1 or 2 Macy's I think in Manhattan. One I want to say on 34th Street, and that is like, it's like the biggest Macy's in the world. So that's how they sell it, and it is the most overstimulating place. Like it's like the Brooklyn Market on 10,000. At least there's more space. It was really crowded there, and like when I was recording, a couple of people were like, oh, no cameras please, no cameras please. And it's like, girl, it's because you're selling fakes, which is fine, but like don't get on me because you're selling fake. It was fake Vera Bradley, mind you. Like people still want Vera Bradley, I guess. The fuck so, I guess. Now I kind of want a Tylenol or something. Yeah, look, you want ice cream or like sushi or something.